me down. Okay, good. Good. Ugh. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, so ugh. Well, depends. So. Oh.
No ads, no ads, no ads. King Shot brings you endless fun without any breaks. It's totally free. Jump into awesome tower defense action. Play round after round to your heart's content and feel the thrill every time you win. Download now and enjoy hours of pure gaming joy.
Don't blink. It's your boy. Oh shit. It's your boy Ink. Welcome up to the show. I'm continuing also having a wonderful day on this day, on the 38th of Project Vendetta. Holy hell. It's been a long ass time since I filmed the video. We did really good. Oh, did really good. Oh man. I'm supposed to wait until the TikTok live, but fuck. Give her coffee. So, Dominic is your boy Ink. Welcome to the show. Pickled cream cheese to start the day, because why not? We did perfect yesterday. So what we did yesterday was we edit out everything before we went to sleep. So we finished the work about 20 minutes earlier. And then, oh, it feels good. We finished the work earlier, 30 minutes about. And because we did that, we were able to, I just woke up. we were able to edit shit and everything. So that's actually pretty fantastic, right? What else? Cheese. Fucking godly. Like veggie, ou comme les champs à la net. Wow. So yeah, so we were able to edit everything out. Only problem is when I went to sleep, I was so tired that I didn't wake up. So I put an alarm to wake up a little bit later, like a couple hours to wake up to sleep. Wake up. Most of it just had been edited. So mostly for voice lessons and results board. These two. They have one video each. It's okay. This is not true. I think Resistance has 2 videos. The reality is, it's great because Resistance is, I thought I was not recording. Resistance is 2 videos. Is able to upload and play. Versus isn't able, it's lagging. So, day 138. Gonna have a good day. It's Saturday. I want to play some Fortnite because the season is changing. There's a lot of events. And, yeah. I had to put the door in because I had to put the table in front of the door because the door kept opening last night because of the wind. There was a bit of a snowstorm yesterday. You want to see? Cool. I'm going to make you see and I'm going to do the intro. Or the behind the scenes to start the day. Because I'm a healer. At least it's well. Hola. Not bad. Don't blink, it's your blink. Welcome to the show. Hi. Intro. Is doing well. Day 138 of Project Vendetta. 129. It is Saturday, the 21st of February 2026. So pretty good day ahead of us. We're going to be playing some Fortnite. We're doing an intro right now, which you can see. I'm going to have some snacks. I'm going to do the TikTok live. I'm going to clean the apartment. I'm going to finish with some stream. That's my day. So all in all, pretty freaking good. Let's get this day started. I'm telling you, those cream cheese with pickles. I'm a big cheese guy. I love me some cheese. Cream cheese is something new for me. I always had this. Okay, so it's kind of complex, but this specific brand, Nabashki, shout out, made this normal cream cheese, and I wasn't allowed to snack around the house because my ADHD, my stepmom, doing the diet. And let's just say that I had a lot of cream cheese because it was one of the snacks. The original had no taste, so I was forcing myself to eat it just because I was craving for snacks, right? We're doing this now. Also, for the intro, I want to talk about a couple of things. You see me in the next 2 weeks. You're gonna see me grinding. Because in the next, because after that I'm gonna be buying not 1, not 2, but 3 phones. One for three more playthrough of the tower. And the importance here, the really big importance, is gonna take a full week off. Now, when I finish, we're still gonna be making some TikTok live. Yes, I was looking for the word. Oh, ink. You forgot, dude. You did forget. Because I'm a healer looking for redemption. And hallelujah. I wanna be your slave, I wanna be your master. What did I forget? I forgot the... Oh, there you go. Popcorn. Because snacking today, popcorn. Popcorn and what was swirled. Chocolate or strawberry. Strawberry. And they're called what? They're called Junior Stick. Where are you from? Spain, Philippines. Okay. I got an idea for a sweet video right now. So yeah, so I'm gonna do like a full week of Walking Dead. I got the first 9 seasons. So not only will we be watching the season, but we're also gonna be watching the shows. And we're also gonna be watching the extra. That'll be cool. Cause hallelujah. For the longest of time, I did 335. Now I'm doing more. So yeah, so the reason as to why, because I've been talking to a friend of mine, shout out Tragic, and Tragic has been talking about the benefits of going to the north and working a lot, but making a lot of money. So I'm not a money guy, but what does it mean? I don't care about money. I don't care about it. All I want is enough to live. But if I can work for this, I can possibly do 2 years of content without ever worrying about cash. If I start with cash, if I start traveling or buying restaurant or DoorDash every single day, no, forget about it. But if I live the way I'm living, I can do 2.5 years, 3 years. Right? With the salary, told me the salary after taxes. So you do the salary times a week. It tells me per week. You do times 50. Let's say that you give yourself 2 weeks off, and you do divided by. So, for example, right? Super quick math, right? And again, I'm not going to give you all the information because that's personal. But let's just say you make $1,000 per month, and you do times 12, right? But you do times 11, and you add the half, right? So times 11, that's how much? That's 10. That is 10,000. That's 11,000, and you had it all 500 because you took 2 weeks off. So 11,500, right? And you know that your cost of life is about 900 per day, per month, right? Now what you do is you do the 900, you do 11,000 divided by 900, and it gives you 60 months. But then, because you stop working, you get unemployment. Unemployment is 80%. So you add another $800. You do it for 45 weeks or 11 months. How much that gives you? That gives you enough for another 6 months, which gives you 2 years. Right? We have enough games, we have enough of everything. So, we're talking about that. What are we talking about? That? It's super simple. I need to have something to do there because you're working for 10 to 12 hours a day, which means that we have to have playthroughs that are up for the night. Now, how good those playthroughs are, or how good they do, is up to us. Am I confident? Yes. Absolutely. I'm super confident. Because basically, 3 of the 6 playthroughs, I'm able to do 12 hours for the 1 hour, for the tier 1. I need to do these 2, and I'm for 8 to 9 months it's gonna be good. So the first couple of weeks are the most important part because you build your foundation, right? So we're gonna be doing that, and this is why we're gonna be struggling a lot. Do I mind? Not really, because it's so easy to plan. I used to stress out about planning. It's so easy to stress the plan. It's so easy to stress out too. But planning, what you do is you do the 1 week of full Walking Dead, and you really do the content about it. You really do the fucking content about it, and you talk about how you're a fan of the show, but you kind of want to watch the show, right? Now, here's a secret. I'm gonna tell you a secret. Don't tell people, okay? We have 9 seasons, okay? So I'm gonna sell it as, you know what, the show is good, but I binge watch 9 seasons. It's enough for me. How many seasons there is? There's 11. So you're basically skipping the last 2. Is there something to skip? How many seasons is there? Walking Dead. You can also buy the DVDs. Season. I can also buy the season. There's 11 season. Yeah, there you go. Amazon. There you go. So wait, Walking Dead. Season 10. Blu-ray disc. This is amazing. They sell it to you for $30. You know it's more expensive. It's more expensive. Do I mind? Kind of, because we're saving money to buy the phones, so by doing this is counterproductive. Or, if I was smarter, what I would do, if I'm smarter, is I would do tier 11, season 1 to 10 when I already bought the books, the phones. And I would say in the middle, oh, I realized that I'm missing season 10 and season 11. Fun fact is, we bought the Walking Dead during the pandemic, so we binge watching. Fun fact is, when we started Tower, which is the Crown playthrough, I was watching Game of Thrones, but I'm still watching DVDs. Crazy how life is, right? Yeah, so the cool thing is, we're going to be doing this the 1 week, and then we're going to be building our playthrough, but then we're also going to be starting the Kingdom Hearts series. So we already did play Kingdom Hearts, but we did play all of them. So we're going to be playing Bird by Sleep, which is a week and a half. We're going to be playing the first one, which is about a week of work. 258 days, Chain of Memories. The two of them are going to be 1 month. Kingdom Hearts 2, which is 3 weeks, and Kingdom Hearts 3, which is... No. You forgot Dreams of Distance, which we never played before. We played it once, but that was years ago. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So all in all, we'll have like 2 months of Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts, the greatest thing with it is that there's so many freaking. You don't have an idea on how many. Okay, you don't have an idea on how many game or how many cutscene there is. Or time of cutscene. Every single game is like 4 to 5 hours of cutscene. 4 to 5 hours of playing the tower in the background. See, that's the thing. It takes more work to do 10 playthroughs, but let's say 10, I mean 9, by the way. Okay, cool. What else? Yeah, so let's talk about the subject for the intro. I used to find myself having a very stressful time with content and lack of time and lack of planning, but I gotta be honest, I know we're more the less chaotic, we're more focused on doing Take That Life in the Twitch. I'm having more time to focus, a lot more time to focus, and it's a lot easier. Now, even then with The Walking Dead, it's gonna be super easy because we're doing a marathon of like a week and a half of Walking Dead, which is great. Week and a half, I said 1 week. The reality is, if I want to push it, we're gonna do all of the extras, but the extra, even with the extra, it's 6 episodes, which is like a, let's say 45, 6, 3, 9, it's about 9 hours, right, times 1.5 times the speed, which is about 6 hours, right, so 6 hours of the first season, which I can do 1 day. Even then, you would say that there's 11 season. So it would take you 11 days, but then you're watching also this. And the problem isn't the first season. The problem is the second season. Because the first season you can finish in 1 day, but you can also start the second season. So if you're starting the second season is the first one where you're not doing a full day of it. So then your 11 days become 9 or 10 days. And 10 days is a week and a half, right? But then you're going to give yourself a full day for 11 DVDs of extra. Because extra are interviews, which are about 5 to 10 minutes each. I don't know how many there is. There's featurette, right? There's interviews, and it's gonna be cool because you're gonna see the how the evolution of Walking Dead, which is cool. What else? Yeah. So gonna be able to do the tower with that. Why the tower? Because I want to super flex it. We're dealing with a problem where we can only upload 10 videos per day. And now we don't have that problem anymore. However, I do find myself in a way where I can upload up to 100. I do find myself with 15 videos, which is the tower, but also the streams, right? Because I'm not going to be uploading the clips on anything else than the normal channel. Why are we uploading the clips on the normal channel? Because we're doing draft, so we're not uploading technically. We're uploading, but not uploading. We're uploading as a draft, which means the file exists in my YouTube. It's present, but it's not existent. So what I'm going to do, again, is the 1 year. Of the North. What I'll do is every week I'll do 10 to 50, I'll do 100 to 200 or maybe 300 videos where I take out the draft and I do what I need to do, which would be amazing. But then there's also the problematic of the Huawei X-Mates. So today the subject of the intro, in case you didn't know, is freaking planning issues. There's so much that can happen in between. There's so much I could really do. I'm gonna do 3 bucks of popcorn because it's replaced a bag of chips. And a good way to do it is via calorie check. There's no way. Okay, there's 2 left. I wish I didn't have to. I didn't want to finish them, but I guess I have no choice. The subject is planning, right? So with this, I'm gonna have content to do. Plus, we're gonna be releasing the content that we're doing right now. So the Project Vendetta, which will be a full year of making content and evolution. So we'll do that, which is great. And we'll upload it on YouTube and shit like that. We're in the apartment today, anyway. So I'm sad that this is my last one, which is not true. We have a bunch of the original, but fuck the original. What else? Yeah, so planning used to be so complex, and I think it's because I have so many different things. Which I don't know what made it easy. Maybe that we have less project going on. Definitely something that makes it easy. With ADHD, I mean for the gaming, we're setting ourselves up for failure because we had 4 playthroughs going on at the same time. I brushed my hair today. That's what it gives you. And that was stressful because I'm like, dude, I played this in a while. And then I'm creating something else. Right now we do have 2 playthrough, which is Borderlands 3, which I'm almost done with. I'm going to be finishing it today or tomorrow. Maybe this week. And we have the 4th, and then we're going to be starting the Mega Man, which should be cool. There's so much to do to, and we're staying busy, which is great. But before I used to override. I used to have like full days of work, which is not a big thing. It's not about having a full day of work, but it's about you have 10 or 12 things to do. Versus you're working for 12 hours, but you're doing 2 to 3 things. And now what we're doing is intro, streams, live. That's it. Hard to believe, but it is. Now, of course, there's the background, which is the gaming, making clips, editing. But they're all part of the day. Oh yeah, we're gonna be cleaning. That's 14. Nick. You wanna have a trick to when you're not motivated to clean? You wanna have a trick? The trick is actually that you make the house so dirty that you cannot stand to look at it. You can't stand it. Because if you can't stand it, all you think about is cleaning. That's how you do it. What else? Yeah, so planning is such a nightmare. And even then, I think now we're dealing with a situation which is the opposite, which is, okay, we're planning gods. And I know this is offensive, but fuck, I'm not trying to be offensive. We're planning gods, we're planning a year in advance. Now, in a year, there's a lot of things that can change, right? Which is to be expected, right? It happens. To the worst and to the best of us, which is the worst. And yeah, so you're stuck in a position where you're not stressed on what to do. Old chicken bones in the garbage. Why aren't they on the garbage already? You want to allow them to breed. That way your thing doesn't smell. Good. So yeah, so like I said, we'll be planning a year ahead, but still, it's in a perfect situation. If your perfect situation is as easy as this, then there's nothing to worry about. So we made ourselves 3 bags of popcorn. Now, depends on resistance. And then you're like, okay, well, what? How can you do 3 videos? Oh yeah, okay, do 3 different playthroughs. Super easy. Econ, which is gonna be same as title as Sword and Shield. You have econ. Now I need to find a penny. There you go. Thank you. I need to find a penny. Come break me down, bury me, I am careless with you. What if I wanted to break? Laugh it out, dance in my face. What would you do? Come break me down. Bury me, I am careless with you. Just in a good mood. The first one's gonna be Econ, which is, again, similar to Sword and Shield. Second one is gonna be in French. We never did a playthrough in French. Well, it's not true. We did playthroughs in French, but the goal here is to have the writing on in French, which can be cool because there's like 20 writing, so you technically do 20. Okay, good. Come break me down. Bury me, bury me. Let's go. Okay. What am I worried about? What is the most worrying about? Is the reality is I haven't found a perfect game to play with the tower. So we're gonna buy the Huawei XD, and we're gonna do another playthrough which is completely idle. I haven't found the idle playthrough, so bit of a mess, right? Good. Now let's taste for food. Okay, let's taste food. We're repopping it because it didn't pop properly. Tagalog. Please. Translation. Chocolate. 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 Need to give you the pronunciation. There will be tasting. We have to. I don't know which one I want to do. They're both Filipino dessert, right? Chocolate kuya. Chocolate kuya. It's gonna do a coin flip. Ed is strawberry. Tail is chocolate. And we have Faye, so it's strawberry. So we'll be tasting something called Junior Pickle, which is strawberry wafer stick. Am I excited to taste them? Oh, absolutely. See, this is the weird thing. You did it for 3 minutes and a half. Did everything for 3 minutes and a half, and now you have to take it out. The reality is you're afraid that it's going to be burning, so you don't want it to burn. And the difference between burnt popcorn and not burnt popcorn is about 10 to 15 seconds, imagine. So I'm excited. I'm going to be honest and say I would prefer tasting the chocolate, but the strawberry is also a really good one. This is my first time tasting Junior. It's a nice little dessert from Manila, Philippines. Nice. The smell coming out of it is insane. Insane. It's delightful. Now you have this, which is really funny because you have two that are packaged, and the rest is okay. I think it's just to show. This is super cool. Oh, this is super cool. You know what it is? You put it like that so you can have a package of two. You put yourself a bag so you can have two. You say, hey, you give to the kids. This is super cool. And look at it. I love the presentation here. Super simple. The quality is amazing. The smell is crazy. Now, ultimately speaking, it's strawberry wafer. Nothing new, but still. Wow. Wow. Amazing. You know what's crazy? Wow. The only piece of reference that I have is something called Golden Break. Which one is the first? Maybe reviewed versus Gangster. It's delicious. It is delicious. So, you know, with that, yeah, and just what it looks like. The other one is red. The other one is smaller. This one is thicker. This is a mixture of. It's nicer. No, I'm gonna be honest. Could put more filling, but as I have a whole. So What I understand, people use these as a straw for milk. The milk tastes a little bit like. They're delicious. Really good. Don't taste like milk. Strawberry milk. If your milk doesn't taste a little bit like milk, that's a problem. So yeah, so these are freaking delicious. And this is my only taste test of the day. The rest we tasted, which is not true. We have a taste test for the wings, but that's my meal. Fuck. God damn it. I don't know where it is. Fuck. I have to look for it. I'm gonna have to look for it. I mean, the cool thing with that is that I only could find chocolate and strawberry. One of the two most popular. I would prefer to get strawberry, vanilla chocolate, but hey, why? Just not used to this strawberry. It is good though. Yeah. So like I was saying, the problem with the plan, we're better at planning because again we have a lot less on our plate. Before it was like a buffet, and you're the kid that's like, oh, I gotta try everything, right? Now you're the kid who is going to the sushi place. And that sushi place is a buffet also. For later. Is a buffet also. But you have a conveyor belt. Right? And the conveyor belt gives you different sushis. They have a price, okay? When you see the sushi, like, oh my god, this is cool, this is eel, this is freaking raw chicken. By the way, if you're eating a raw chicken, dude, you might want to look up salmonella. I might want to. Just you know, as a extracurricular activities. But then, so what is the difference? The two buffets, right? Well, the difference is three things. I like to work in groups of three. Because I was raised by two different parents, and I had to make up my own mind, which is three. You look at the price, you're like, okay, well, am I on a budget or am I free falling, right? I'm on a budget, I'm gonna have to chase after the item, and I'm gonna have to keep heads full with that. The product, am I a fan of sushis or I only like a certain sushis? Am I vegetarian or stuff like that, right? That's also important. Oh. Yes, there you go. And then, when all of this is decided, you calm down and you realize that no matter what, there's sushis. The food might be different. You might have more umami. You might have what's the thing? I remember when I was a kid. It was a true story. I would take you 2 bags. My mom would bring me salad bowl of popcorn. Yeah. You guys remember that too. So you have a sushi conveyor belt and like, okay, well, yeah. I understand. What did I do? I'm still restricting my choice, right? Where are we going with this? Because we have to go somewhere, right? Well, we're in there. No matter what I choose, I'm doing something for the life. No matter what I'm choosing, I'm doing something for streaming. So I'm gaming something that I like or something that is popular. Or something I want to try, right? You put it in this order. This is not popular. This is not something that I might like. This is something I want to try, right? And you categorize these things, right? So you're like, okay, well, that's kind of cool. Right? There you go. Let's taste it if it's ready or not. We mixed it, but I don't know if it dissolved yet. Pretty good. Good. Marinate a little bit longer. So yeah, and then you realize this is why we're stressing. We have everything covered. The live TikTok live, there's a bunch of things I can do. There's a bunch of people that come in, so we're always in a good mood. the streaming, I'm also able to relax, enjoy myself. It's a game that I love. There's something in the background, so we're good, you know? My apologies. So you're always in a position where, okay, well, you know, this has been taken care of. Now, here comes the problem. The Wellme X Mate T, Mate XT, which I'm gonna have to find another game for it. We're gonna start doing some mobile games, so that's gonna be also a different style. Why? The different style is that we're not necessarily doing clips. It's a good thing. Ultimately speaking, I might want to keep the. I might want to keep. Well, I love the popcorn. And that's crazy. The buttery tastes better than the extra buttery. How does that work? I don't know. There's such a thing as too much butter. Well, you realize that it's too saggy. You realize that the less liquid there is, the more poppy the popcorn is. And that's a secret. Yeah, so with the XE, what I might want to do, which would be the smartest thing to do, would be to stream the whole year. Going there, which again is a North, I could get a bunch of games to, because technically speaking, what I'm going to do, which should be super interesting, is going to be a video where I get ready to leave for 1 year. And I'm going to have some mobile game on there. So we have to check out if the Wi-Fi is good. If the Wi-Fi is not good, I'm going to be able to upload. However, the cool thing is, I'm also going to buy a new phone before we leave. We're going to do a playthrough called Well and Work. Well and Work. It's going to be a full year of buying every storm pack, every upgrade, everything we possibly can. It's gonna be amazing. But I could do the mobile gaming there. I'm not gonna be able to stream mobile gaming. You've got a couple of games, which is not true. We have a bunch of games, but are they good games? I don't know. One of them is what? One of them is Persona. We got Final Fantasy Exvius. We got Octopath Traveler. Why on? I was looking for a game, and that's the one. That's the one. I take a screenshot. Octopath Traveler. Nice. And then we're also gonna do some Carousel game. These are fucking phenomenal. Carousels are fucking phenomenal. We're still leaving. We're still leaving for a while. A year is a long time. Carousel. You see, this is the problem here. My apologies. My apologies. My apologies. Nice. I love Carousel. And the thing with Carousel is we haven't played it in a while, so it could be cool. But you see what we just did? We see what we just did? Huh? I'm gonna tell you what we just did in a second. Okay, do a Carol Soft Siri where you talk your love and play all title. So So Cursive is a company that I started playing when I was coming to the apartment. We didn't have the Wi-Fi in the apartment, so Cursive would be good. But then that's a problem because first of all, you're starting a series, and the game there's 10 games of Cursive. Now a year would mean that you could play a game per month, but I just don't know if that's possible. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. Every single day there, you have like 4 hours for yourself, 4 hours to chill, right? So you can do 4 hours of gameplay per day, which gives you about 16. No, which would give you 24 hours in a full day, which is 10 to 11 hours. You do the playthrough of the tower, which is the well and work. So you're basically able to do all the whole thing, and the goal is to get it to where we can go to sleep and it's there. We can play while we sleep. The tower. How am I gonna manage? Oh, it's gonna be easy to manage because it's easier. Right now, what we're doing is we're doing 12 plus 12 hours, times 6. But then we're gonna do while I sleep, which is 8 hours, which will give me 8 times 9, which will give me 9. It's gonna be about 72 hours to 80 hours of upload per day, which is a lot. But right now we're doing 6, which is 72. Right, that's gonna be also something. And then what we might do is we might come back for, I don't know, a 4-day weekend or shit like that, right? And then what we'll do is we'll upload as much as possible. There. Yeah, so it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be really tough, but we'll take care of it. We'll manage. What am I? You see, this is the insanity, right? This is the exact point of this intro. Is the factor that you're planning stuff. You're planning and overly planning, but also reasonably planning. Because guess what? The Huawei X-Mate, which is the phone I'm going to buy, which is my first real phone since the Galaxy S24 Plus Ultra, which was about 2 years ago, which is not that good. Not that bad, sorry. The Huawei, with the folding screen, I know we play one game or two games, it's not going to be much more work. And also, what I'm going to be dealing with is going to be that a full year from now, and honestly, I'm going to talk about this more in the Tower Talk tonight, because this is Tower Talk also. But what we're dealing with is that, yes, we're playing in the background of the tower, but we're not playing that good. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do idle. I could upgrade my shit and do 20, 30 minutes more, but I don't because I'm busy. Because I'm nuts, I die more often. So 20 minutes is not a lot, but if you're doing 3 playthrough per day, it's an hour and a half of thing that you could improve. So doing the full week next when we get the phone, it's gonna be cool. Doing the Walking Dead is gonna be cool. Doing Kingdom Hearts is gonna be extra cool. And that's pretty much it. So that's gonna be very important. And this will be very important. Now, ultimately speaking, the fact that we're able to have the Wi-Fi is good. And also, there's rumor around, which is rumor, that the tower's going to come up with cryptocurrency of its own, token of its own. So if they do that, I'm going to be fucking in heaven. And yeah. I haven't played Carol stuff in so long. That's such a good idea. And look at this. I'm trying to show you. Carol stuff. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Raz, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Adinice, vatinice, trecinice, 4 nice, 5 nice, 6 nice, 7 nice, 9 nice, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 30, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 5 5, 5, 1, 5, 2, 5, 3, 5, 4, 5, 5, 5, 6, 5, 7, 5, 8, 5, 9, 5, 9, 6. There's about 90 games of Microsoft, which is insane. And it's a game that I used to play a lot when I was in the apartment. So again, we didn't have the Wi-Fi. And the coolest thing about this game is that we're going to have the tower in the background, so you still have something there, which is actually kind of cool. I'm feeling it's going to be great. It's going to be great. Anyway. With that being said, we're good. We're extra good. So, planning, I don't know. Because the problem isn't planning per day. The problem is that the idea we came with, did we come by? So we have IDs. Like, holy shit, that's super cool, right? No, because you ended up doing half of it. Really? Really? Sell the company. Okay, good. Yeah, and we want to write a book while we're there also. So it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be a lot of work, but hey, I'm gonna manage. That's why this year I'm gonna plan how much content I can do. That way next year I don't have to worry about filming shit. I don't have to worry about doing stuff. We're good. It's gonna be important, right? That's gonna be very important. And then, like I said, we're gonna be leaving for 1 year. We're gonna come back, and then we'll do 2 full years of content. And by then, we should be established as a content creator. Then we'll talk about starting a family. Then we'll talk about raising kids. Then the rest of my life is gonna be decided. You see, these are plans. But I'm gonna be working now. You have a general idea. I feel with ADHD, I feel like planning. You have a general idea where you're going or what you desire. It's so hard, regardless. And yeah, it's gonna be cool. The kind of stuff I didn't think about it. That's what I got. It was today. One of the OG application for games. They do like Super Nintendo style game, PlayStation one kind game, and they're good games. I don't know if they're all good, and I don't know if I'm gonna be playing 90 game of those. But I could be like a full, and I could be the guy who has the most curse stuff game on YouTube and shit like that. How do I know that? Well, it's just normal. You do 30 parts for the 90s, right? And it's 30 times 90, 3 times 9 is 2,700 videos of about 30 minutes, which will give you 13,500 videos. No, which will give you 27 divided by 2 is 13.5, which will give you 13,500 video. Just crazy. That is insane. And again, when I'm gonna have a family, I'm gonna be gaming less, which is also why the tower is so important. So yeah, so it gives you a general direction, right? And that's pretty much it. So yeah, it's so complex because you're planning, and you see, this is exactly what I'm talking about. This is exactly what I mean. It's perfect. Did we plan a lot right now? Did we plan today? Just today, we planned for 1,000 hours. And we've been filming for how long? We've been filming for 51 minutes. Imagine. We've been filming for. I can't believe it. It's also, you don't plan how fast the time passes. It's like, fuck, dude. What happened there, right? What just happened? But then, listen, it does work, right? And the reality, which is kind of cool, is that we can do it. It's not a question of, oh my god, I cannot accomplish. It is. And you see, this is exactly what I'm talking about, because I'm talking about how, oh my god, well, you did plan, overplan, right? But at the same time, it's not. So we plan for 1,000 hours, which is one company of games, right? We plan on 10 playthrough of the same games, doing the same thing. We plan on about 3 to 4 video games that aren't there. Plan about how this is for gaming. We plan about how all of the videos I'm going to do this year, I'm going to be able to post them next year. Think about how every single day I'm going to do a TikTok live, which is going to be an hour, which is going to give me even then that's 356 hours. That's kind of cool. That is kind of cool. So yeah, it is crazy. It is insane. It is insane. It is insane, guys. It is insane because it's not complex. It's not very different. You're still doing the same thing. Skip. Good. Ain't worth living. Would you die with me tonight? There's this girl, she wanted me to do a happy birthday song video for her friend, but she's making it more and more complex. So I'm not gonna answer her, so she won't see the message is filled up, and we'll post it tomorrow. And yeah, so it's a question of, you see, we plan all that, and it's normal, because right there I was able to show you the normal and the gaming. And the normal, we could play, the goal with the normal is to do like a challenge, right? We're doing for 1 year, so every single day what we're gonna do is day one of the trip. This is what I ate, this is what we did. Super easy, nice day. Coming back or waking up videos, brushing your teeth videos, going to sleep videos. That's kind of cool. You can do it when it edits, which will give you 20 minutes per day, which is super easy. On the wow, it makes extreme. Why? Because you do have a third playthrough, a third screen. That's easy. The hard part is what you're adding, right? So the hard part is how fast can I upload there? How good is the Wi-Fi? If it's not good, I have to be back by the end of the day. I have to be back by the end of the, it's gonna be tougher. It's gonna be a lot tougher. And yet I just don't know. I just don't know if I can do it. I'm gonna have to buy van life Wi-Fi, which is basically a Wi-Fi that you upload that you can take everywhere with you, like a router. It'll be tougher. But then there's the predicaments, right? So am I gonna be enjoying what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get sick. Am I gonna be able to do the full year? We have the videos I'm gonna do. Now we also have the thing I'm gonna be listening to, my entertainment. I'm gonna have a roommate there because if I have a roommate, then I can't talk. Because I'm not gonna be talking for 8 hours with a roommate. I don't know. I have no clue. This is the tough part. And ultimately speaking, just today, I was able to plan most of next year. And I just don't know if that makes sense. Anyway, over planning, guys, it's a sickness. It's a sickness. You have a general idea of the direction, but you don't know how's the road. You don't know how you're gonna get there. You don't know how you're gonna travel that road. You don't know if you're gonna travel alone or with someone. With someone, you got restriction. And you guys notice that in this full year of work, I didn't plan for a girlfriend. I didn't plan for family. I didn't plan for friends, right? So if I have that I kind of control. So it's gonna be hard. But guess what? I might go crazy, but I'm gonna do it, right? And ultimately speaking, we have some fun. So without further ado, oh, by the way, also imagine this: I'm gonna write a book there. Writing a book, I'm also gonna be able to do it on it. So here's the hard part, right? See, this is the craziest thing. I'm gonna write a book, which means I'm gonna need another thing for gaming. Another thing for gaming is to be the second idle game for the Huawei X-Mate. I don't know what it is. It might be the Dragon Traveler because it looks really good, but I don't know how much narrative there is and how much we're gonna be able to do or not. So we'll see. Anyway, and this video is long enough. I love you guys. Take it easy. If I can give you an advice, fuck planning. Do whatever you want. If you want to do something today, do it today. Want to do something yesterday, do it yesterday. Do it. Want to do it today? No. If you want to do something yesterday and you didn't do it, well, fuck, you missed out. If you want to do something tomorrow, then wait until tomorrow until you want to do it. Don't overplan. Just take day by day. You know what's gonna happen. You can die. You can break a leg. Shit happens. So yeah. So I love you guys. Take it easy. Peace.
About living.
Christ. Absolutely not. Why do you want to drink that's that? All right, but let's have an iron brew. Wow, look at the colour of that. Incredible. Don't need more than that. You only need a little bit of iron brew. Wow. Christ. This is really hard. If I had to take another sip, it's going to be the iron brew. But I wouldn't say fan of either. Oh, God. Chef, you got fucking biscotti on my bandage. No. We're going to put the grease proof on the trays, guys. Chef is... Where's the trays one? project. I do in fact fuck around. I don't think that I am going to play the six. Come on, Mark. Now, Mark, come on now. Mark, let's be real here. 水，就是马考这个水，习惯，是一根本书里，皮肤那我也是的吗？ça me fait du bien. Welcome to.
Because me and the kids had went up to.
Hi guys, so today I will be showcasing free rent. Is this the best Japanese restaurant in Montreal?
Right, Neo Tokyo.
We got their sides. That's why.
Dumpling is your buying. Welcome to the show. Because we after having a wonderful day on this glorious day 129 of Project Vendetta. We just finished an hour of TikTok intro. I got my snacks, I got Sticko, I got popcorn. I'm gonna be streaming some Fortnite, so I'm just excited about that. It's nice outside, it's cold. But he's gonna have the lights from outside. We'll be working until 4:30, which will give us 2 hours exactly of Fortnite. Then we'll do a TikTok live. I'm gonna eat some chicken wings, I'm gonna clean the apartment up, and that's gonna be it. So I'm excited about it, but hey, I'm gonna do what you gotta do. Living. La 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 la. If you open your eyes, you see something is wrong. Tell me what's going society. Everywhere I look and see. Don't put it on TV. Won't stop till they reach their dreams. Diet pill. Mm-hmm. 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 Really? Really? Idol. No. Idol. Dragon. Traveler. Mm-hmm. 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 Never by that low. module. And in general, what? Society, everywhere I look and see, young girls doing on TV, they reach their dreams, diet pills, baby card research. Society, everywhere I look and see, young girls chanting on TV, reach their dreams, diet pills, surgery, pictures in magazines, telling them how they should be. Doesn't make sense to me. Everybody's going crazy, and everybody's going save me, yeah. Cause everybody's going, what's going on? Tell me what's going on. When you open your eyes, you see that something is wrong. Da, 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 da. Everybody's going crazy. And da, da, da. Okay, let's go. Da, da, da. Cause we're going crazy. The best mentality. You go, girl. You go, girl. The best mentality. You go, girl. Good. Society. Me. Everywhere. Everywhere. If you could, everywhere. It's society. Hey? No. Hey, what'd you do? What are you doing? Oh, where is that? Oh.